Hare Krishna, by the blessings of Shri Shri Radha Madan Gopal, Shri Shri Lalita Vishaka Sakhi, Shri Shri Gaur Nitai, Shri Prabhupada, Shri Gurudev, and all Vaishnavas. I am here with a new short poem. The poem is based on Shri Vamanadev. Tomorrow is his appearance, so I thought that we should discuss something about Lord Vamanadev. And tomorrow is Ekadashi, so we will not able to meet tomorrow. So we will discuss today about Lord Vamandev and Bali Maharaj. So short poem is as follows. Vamandev is serving King Bali as doorkeeper. Krishna loves to serve devotees in any position forever. Vamandev is serving King Bali as doorkeeper. Krishna loves to serve devotees in any position forever. So the short poem is written on the basis of short poem is Srimad Bhagavatam 2nd Canto 7th chapter verse number 17. So I will read the translation of this verse. The Lord, although transcendental to all material modes, still surpass all qualities of the sons of Aditi, known as the Adityas. The Lord appeared as the youngest son of Aditi, and because he surpassed all the planets of the universe, he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. On the pretense of asking for a measurement of 3 footsteps of land, he took away all the land of Bali Maharaj. He asked simply because, without begging, no authority can take one's rightful possession. Purport. The history of Bali Maharaj and his charity to Vamanadev is described in the 8th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. Bali Maharaj conquered all the planets of the universe by rightful possession. A king can conquer other king by strength, and such possession is considered to be rightful. So Bali Maharaj possessed all the land of the universe, and he happened to be charitably disposed towards the Brahmanas. The Lord therefore pretended to be a beggar Brahmana, and he asked Bali Maharaj for measurement of 3 footsteps of land. The Lord, as the proprietor of everything, could take from Bali Maharaj all the land he possessed, but he did not do so because Bali Maharaj possessed all those land by king's right. When Bali Maharaj was asked by the Lord Vamanadev for such small charity, Bali Maharaj's spiritual master, namely Shukracharya, objected to this proposal because he knew that Vamanadeva was Vishnu himself, pretending to be a beggar. Bali Maharaj did not agree to abide by the order of his spiritual master when he understood that the beggar was Vishnu himself, and he at once agreed to give him in charity the land requested. By this agreement, Lord Vamana covered all the land of the universe with his first 2 steps and then asked Bali Maharaj to place the 3rd step. Bali Maharaj was very glad to receive the Lord's remaining step upon his head, and thus Bali Maharaj, instead of losing everything he possessed, was blessed by the Lord's becoming his constant companion and doorman. So by giving everything to the cause of the Lord, one does not lose anything, but he gains everything that he could never otherwise expect. So here we see that Prabhupada mentioned in the purport that Bali Maharaj didn't lose anything, but he gained everything that he could never otherwise expected. So Bali Maharaj and Vamanadeva pastime is described in the 8th canto. After the churning of the milk ocean, there are how many chapters? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So in 9 chapters of the 8th canto, the pastime of Bali Maharaj and Vamanadev is described. In short, I will tell you what happened. After the drinking of the nectar, which is originated after the churning of the milk ocean, uh, Mohini Murti appeared and she gave all nectar to the demigods. And by demons came to know that we have been cheated, although we have engaged all our strength in churning the ocean, but we could not get a single drop of that nectar. So they became very angry and they attacked all the demigods. And there is so much fighting between these demons and demigods. Even Lord Shiva was also there to take part from the demigod side. And after so much losing armies from the both side, Narad Muni appears there and he tells demigod that please stop fighting. Already you have got the nectar, so please stop fighting. And many demons in that battle lost their lives. And when Shukracharya saw that the many demons, whose hands, legs were cut, so Shukracharya brought them alive by using his Mrita Sanjeevani Vidya. And Bali Maharaj was also lying on the battlefield unconscious. So Shukracharya, by using his Mrita Sanjeevani Vidya, he brought back the life of Bali Maharaj. And by regaining consciousness, Bali Maharaj became the sincere disciple of Shukracharya. And he regularly worshipped Shukracharya, and Shukracharya performed one sacrifice, Vishwajit sacrifice. So while performing this sacrifice, one golden chariot, one divine bow and arrow appeared. And Shukracharya desired that the king Bali Maharaj now should conquer the heavenly planets. And Shukracharya also gave one counsel to Bali Maharaj. And Prahlad Maharaj gave one garland which will remain always fresh. So by wearing all these garland, wearing one kavach also, armor, he marched toward the Indrapuri where Indra was residing. So after seeing the army of Bali Maharaj, Indra asked Brihaspati. Brihaspati is a guru of Indra or the demigods. So Brihaspati told that you cannot stand before Bali Maharaj because he has pleased the guru Shukracharya. So it is better that you should run away from this place. Just one person cannot stand before Yamraj, so you will not become victorious in front of Bali Maharaj. Better you should hide yourself. So in this way, without fighting, Bali Maharaj got the kingdom of heaven. And this news comes to the mother of demigods, Aditi. And she became very anxious that my sons are not in the heaven, but they are hiding here and there. They are without any possession, no control over their kingdom. So she approached Kashyap Muni and she requested that please tell me something, that how my sons can again regain the kingdom of heaven. So Kashyap Muni, who was a sage, he gave some knowledge to his wife that in this material world, lose or gain is all the same. So don't become afflicted by your bodily consciousness. But she doesn't listen. She asked, please tell me what should I do that my sons will get the kingdom of heaven again. So Kashyap Muni tells her to perform Payavrat. So he tells that how the detailed procedure how to follow Payavrat, and within 12 to 15 days the Supreme Personality of Godhead will be pleased and he will help you to gain the kingdom of heaven, or your sons will get the kingdom of heaven back. So Aditi, the mother of demigods, she performed this Payavrat very minutely, very carefully, and after 15 days Lord Vishnu appears before him, and Lord Vishnu, knowing the desire of Aditi, became agreed to appear as her son. So Lord Vamanavatar appears on Vijaya Dwadashi, means next day of the Ekadashi, and he appeared at the noon time, and his effulgence was spreading in all directions, and many demigods and saintly persons, they gave some gift to Vamandev. Someone gave umbrella, someone gave water pot, someone gave him Brahmana thread. So likewise, all the necessary paraphernalia necessary for a brahmachari was given by various demigods and sages. And after appearing there, soon after appearing there, Lord Vamanadev walks where the Bali Maharaj was performing the sacrifice. So Lord Vamanadev appears there, and everybody looks the effulgence, that they were thinking that some demigod, sun demigod is coming, or who is Agni Dev is coming, who is this? He is so effulgent. So Vamanadev comes there, and Bali Maharaj sees, and he was captivated by the beauty and smile of the Lord. And there Lord asked charity, that please give me some charity, because I am a Brahmana. So it is duty of every Grahastha that he should give charity to the Brahmanas, whether he may be king or not a king. So the king Bali Maharaj agreed that yes, I will give you 3 steps of land. Please ask me more. So Vamandev says that no, I will not ask more. I will just want 3 steps of land. And Shukracharya, he was present there. He came to know that this small boy is not ordinary boy. He is a Lord Vishnu himself. So he speak with Bali Maharaj that don't give any what we can say promise to this little boy, because he is Lord Vishnu and he will take all your wealth and all your kingdom. But Bali Maharaj did not agree the proposal put forth by his spiritual master Shukracharya, and he proceed to give the 3 steps to the Vamanadev. And Vamanadev, after receiving the 3 steps as a charity from Bali Maharaj, he increases his size, and the size is so much that he, in one step, he all measured all the upper planetary systems, Janalok, Tapalok, Maharlok, Brahmalok, Bhuvasva, Janalok, Tapalok, Maharlok, and Brahmalok. And in another step, he measured all the subterranean planets, Atal, Sutal, Talatal, Vital, Patal. So nothing was remaining. So Lord asked that where should I put my 3rd step, because you have given me promise that I will give you 3 steps of land, but no land is remaining, that where should I put my 3rd step? So the Bali Maharaj, he bows down to the lotus feet of Vamanadev, and he offers himself and says to the Lord that please put your 3rd step on my head. So Bali Maharaj himself offers his body in the service of Krishna, and after performing this act, he becomes Mahajan. So there are 12 Mahajan in Srimad Bhagavatam. Yamraj says to the Yamdutas, Swayambhu Narado Shambhu Kumaro Kapilo Manu Pralado Janako Bhishmo Balir Vayar Sakhirayam. So there is name of Bali Maharaj, Balir Vayar Sakhirayam. So Bali Maharaj is the Acharya of surrendering everything, Samarpan. So after giving himself to the Lord, he became the Mahajan, and then he was glorified by Krishna or Vamanadev himself. So Vamanadev told Bali Maharaj that as I have took everything from you, but I will give you the kingdom of Sutraloka. Sutraloka is below the earth planet. So we will read some few verses from the 8th canto. So we will come to know that how great Bali Maharaj was. So until Bali Maharaj achieved, this is 8th canto 22 chapter verse number 32. Until Bali Maharaj achieves the position of king of heaven. He shall live on the planet Sutala, which was made by Vishwakarma, according to my order, because it is specially protected by me. It is free from mental and bodily miseries, fatigue, dizziness, defeat, and all other disturbances. Bali Maharaj, you may go now. Go live there peacefully. So Krishna or Vamanadeva is telling that the planet Sutraloka is made by Vishwakarma on my order, and it is protected by me, and wherever if anybody lives in Sutal planet, he will be freed from mental and bodily miseries, fatigue and dizziness. In next verses, Vamanadev says, O Bali Maharaj, now you may go to the planet Sutala, which is desired even by demigods. Live there peacefully, surrounded by your friends and relatives, all good fortune unto you. On the planet Sutala, not even the predominating deities of other planets, what to speak of ordinary people, will be able to conquer you. As far as the demons are concerned, if they transgress your rule, my disc will kill them. So nobody will conquer this Sutraloka. And if any citizens of your kingdom will transgress your order, I will kill them using my disc, Sudarshan disc. In next verse, O great hero, I shall always be with you and give you protection in all respects along with your associates and paraphernalia. Moreover, you will be always be able to see me there. So Krishna or Vishnu, he is not present in heavenly planets, but he is present in Sutraloka, which is also called as subterranean heavenly planet. So in these verses, Vamandev doesn't mention that what he will going to be there or what service he will be rendered to Bali Maharaj. So in summary, Prabhupada writes that Vamanadeva is still there in Sutraloka and he is serving Bali Maharaj as a doorkeeper. So Krishna likes to serve his devotees for eternity. We just do service for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, but we will not do service for the whole day and for eternity. But Krishna is serving his devotee for eternity. Yeah. So there is one beautiful shloka regarding the serving attitude of Krishna. So in first canto, 16th chapter, 16th verse, there is one verse, very famous verse. In this verse, we can see that how Krishna is serving his devotees. Saratya parashada sevanam sakya dautyam virasana anugamanam stavanam pramanam snigdeshu pandushu jagat pranatim cha vishnu bhaktim karoti nupapader charanaravinde. Translation: Maharaj Parikshit heard that out of his causeless mercy, Lord Krishna, Vishnu, who is universally obeyed, rendered all kind of service to the malleable sons of Pandu by accepting posts ranging from chariot driver to president to messenger, friend, night watchman, etc. According to the will of the Pandavas, obeying them like a servant and offering obeisances like one younger in age, in years. When he heard this, Maharaj Parikshit became overwhelmed with the devotion to the lotus feet of the Lord. So in this word it is described that how Krishna was doing all the menial services for the Pandavas. He became the chariot driver, he became the messenger. So whatever service was needed, Krishna did this service because out of love, snigdeshu, pandushu. So because of the love for the Pandavas, Krishna performed all these tasks without any hesitation. So on this verse, Srila Prabhupada, there is one lecture given by Srila Prabhupada. We will read the translation. So although Krishna is master, but he became a servant. Just like Krishna, when he was playing as a child of Mother Yashoda, so he was taken with stick. Krishna, if you become again very naughty, then see the stick. So Krishna used to cry. There are very nice verses in Kunti's prayers that the whole universe is afraid of Krishna and Krishna is afraid of stick of Mother Yashoda. Just see, this is Krishna, this is spiritual world. When Krishna was a little boy playing, Nanda Maharaj, father of Krishna, Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj, they are the foster father and mother. Real mother and father is Vasudeva and Devaki. So Nanda Maharaj came within the house and saw little Krishna. Yes, he was playing. So Maharaj Nanda challenged Yashoda Mai, you are Krishna, can do something work or just he is playing? Oh yes, why not? He can do anything. Immediately Yashoda Mata, mother of Krishna, ordered him, just carry wooden slipper of your father and go there. So Krishna immediately took the slipper on his head and brought to Nanda Maharaj. So Krishna carried his father's shoes and carried towards his father. Then Nanda Maharaj said, oh Krishna is very good. Come on, come on, come on. These were that the childhood pastimes of Krishna was enjoyed by his foster father and mother. So therefore all the sages were surprised that what pious activities this mother Yashoda did, that Krishna is completely under the control. Completely. The supreme controller Ishwar Parama Krishna is supreme controller. There is no controller of Krishna, but Krishna is controlled by the love of his devotees. So what we heard generally in India, that we hear or we see that Vamanadeva captured all the kingdom of Bali Maharaj and Bali Maharaj became beggar. First Vamandev came as a beggar and he took everything from Bali Maharaj, and now Bali Maharaj became beggar. But this is not the real situation. Krishna or Vishnu or Vamanadev gave him the planet Sutraloka, which was even desired by the demigods. So one doesn't lose anything, and every devotee who gave up his family, his job, they know that they received much after leaving their job and leaving their family, because Krishna gave so much care and caring devotees more than the family members also. So Krishna gives whatever needed for performing devotional service. This may be in the form of wealth also or any skill also. So Krishna doesn't whatever Krishna takes away from us, it is for our good, and he gives us back in more multiple times. Just like we say, we invest small and we get more after some years. But in devotional service, we invest our time, our energy, we will receive within short time in multiple way, in multiple times also. So tomorrow is Vamanadeva appearance. So we should hear about Vamanadeva tomorrow. We can read 8th canto and be in our day should be in Vamadeva's consciousness. So we will not meet tomorrow because tomorrow is Ekadashi. We will meet after the Ekadashi on Dwadashi, day after tomorrow. So Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Vaman Dev Bhagwan ki jai, Shri Radha Madan Gopal ki jai. Hare Krishna.